Hi guys, I hope you guys are doing well. Okay, so today I'm going to answer all your questions regarding the MAECI grant or the Italian government scholarship. Like I shared with you in this video, we're all here. I shared with you in this video like the application process. And like I've had so many questions from you guys regarding this scholarship, okay? So today I'm going to answer all your questions regarding the MAECI scholarship. So hi, hello, if you're new here, my name is Anne, and on here I do create faith-based content and living and studying in Italy videos. So if this looks to be content you are interested in, do consider subscribing to this channel, and thank you for doing that. To my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for the constant support. I really appreciate you guys so much. So let us get right into the video for today. I'm excited. So the first question I have is actually from a number of people. I've had that same question from a number of people, so I'm going to leave it like on the screen. But so many people are actually asking like if they need to apply to a university in Italy to be able to apply for the MAECI grant. And I'm like, you need to apply to a university in Italy to be able to access this grant, okay? Otherwise, what is the grant for? So there are some people that actually came across the grant that have not actually applied to a university yet. And you have to remember, during the application process, you need to include the course of study and then the university that you pre-enrolled to on Universe Italy. You need to include those details in the application process. So if you've not applied to any university in Italy, then I'm wondering what you're going to put there. So all those people that are asking me those questions, yes, you need to apply to a university in Italy. The next question that I have is whether you need to apply to usually like specific universities. What you have to know is with the MAECI grant, you can apply to any university in Italy. Yeah, so you need to take note of that. And one thing I want to put across, so many of you sent questions regarding mistakes that you made in the application process and all of that. And I want to sound a word of caution to all of you, like to the incoming students. Please, the regional scholarships will be opening in July. What I want to send across to you guys is when any scholarship opens, please read the call of application. Read so that you'll be able to know what it entails, what the application process entails. Because for the MAECI grant, when you submit like an application that is not complete, when you submit an incomplete application, is going to be rejected. Your application is going to be rejected, so you're not going to be picked. For that reason, you guys need to take your time, go through the entire, because I cannot do all of that in a video. That is why when I released the video, I made sure that I placed in the description and in the comment section a link to the site and then the link to the call for applications. So I'm wondering why so many of you actually did not take the opportunity to go and read through. Like so many of you actually just went to the site straight away and started the application process. You didn't know that it's only for master's students and upwards. You guys did not check to know that, like, you know, the age requirement is 28 for that of masters and 30 for PhD. You guys didn't know. There are people that were 30 years and then they still applied for it. Meanwhile, they were coming to study masters in Italy. Guys, you guys need to ensure that you go through everything to ensure that you meet the requirement before you apply. So for the number of you that made mistakes with your names and all of that, you can email the MAECI people. So this is their email. This is their email. You email them and just let them know that you made a mistake with this, that, and then they are going to correct it, or they are going to open it up for you to correct it. It's either way. They are going to correct it themselves or like open it up for you to go correct it. So that is it with that. And one thing you need to know is I got some comments where the person made a mistake while registering and wanted to register with another email address. So in the call for applications, MAECI wrote that if you submit two applications, like through different emails, you are automatically going to be rejected from the application process. So you are going to be rejected. So please take note. Should you make a mistake, please email them. Email them and let that mistake be corrected. But don't apply through another email. No, it will get your application rejected. So many of you were asking me where you need to upload the self-declaration affidavit. So let me make it clear. The self-declaration affidavit, you don't need to upload it during the application. What you need to is to bring it along when you are coming to Italy, because on the self-declaration form, you need to include your residence in Italy. You need to include the details of your residence in Italy, and then you need your Italian bank account details. All of this, you can only get them when you get to Italy. So because of that, you need to bring this form along with you when you're coming to Italy. Then you fill the parts, like if you get your Italian bank account and then your accommodation, you fill that part. And then what you're going to do is you are going to send it to the MAECI board. You're going to send it to them. Okay, yes. So that's what you're going to do. The next question that I also had was, please, can you explain what the declaration of tutor in Italy mean? Okay, so many of you, like, I'm going to leave it on the screen. So many of you were actually asking about the declaration of tutor in Italy. So if you're coming into Italy to study master's, PhD, like for the first year, you don't need to be concerned with the declaration of tutor in Italy. But then it is only for students that are coming to do like maybe second year. They are already studying elsewhere and then they are transferring to Italy to continue their studies. Then you need to fill that part. Okay, so a number of you were asking, like some of you have gotten so many pre-acceptance letters from several universities, and then you were wondering, like, can you input them? You have to remember that in the application process, the MAECI grant, you have that portion where you need to include the university. So if you've gotten pre-acceptance letters from 3 universities, you need to choose the one that you want to go and pre-enroll on Italy. The school, you need to choose one of them and input their details and the course they are going to study in that university in the application process. Ensure that the university you are choosing is the same university you're going to go and pre-enroll to on Italy. Then for some of the students that have actually, like, they've applied to some universities, but then they have not gotten pre-acceptance letters, they've not heard from the university, what I would say is you need to wait. You need to wait until you've gotten, because I got a number of questions on that as well. You need to wait until the university has gotten back to you, because should you have applied to 3 universities, you don't know which one is going to pick you, and then probably you applied to Padova, Bologna, and then Camerino, and then you don't know which one is going to get back to you. And because of that, probably you input the details of Bologna because you want to go with Bologna. And then at the end of the day, the Bologna never got back to you. And rather, maybe Camerino did or Padua did. Then you're going to find yourself wanting. Because the details that you put there, you need to be sure that is the university that you're going to pre-enroll to on Italy. If you are still waiting on the university, please do not rush and apply for the MAECI grant. Even if you happen to miss applying for the MAECI grant, always take note of the fact that you can still apply for the regional scholarships. Yes, so yeah, I hope you guys took note of that. I also have questions regarding like the other documents section. So what you have to know is the other documents section, you can include recommendation letters, some courses that you did, that you have certificates, like anything that kind of like supports your application, anything that kind of like puts your application, pushes it to the top, include it there. So what I think is, don't leave that section blank if you have other supporting documents from your employer, anything that can boost your application. Please put it at the other documents section. And then the other question that I have is regarding the IELTS documents that they ask for. you can see that in the application process, they asked us to present that language document. And then for us coming from English speaking countries, and we had our entire education in English, obviously I was a bit worried when I found that, because there was no option for mother tongue. And because of that, I was a bit worried. But then you can input the letter from your university, because like I studied in Ghana and in Nigeria and other universities, they give letter of proficiency, which actually shows that you did all your formal education, you had all your formal education in English, and you can put that letter in that section. But the problem I have is, you can see in the list they have like B2, B3, C1 and all of that. If you happen to put that letter there, which of those options are you going to choose? Because English is your mother tongue. So what I think is, you can email the MAECI people and ask them about that. I hope you found value in this video. I will see you in my next video. Bye. And before I go, please, the incoming students, there is a Telegram group for you guys. You don't have to walk the journey alone. Like, there are other incoming students as well. So do well to connect with them. I'm going to leave the link in the description or in the comment section. You can also find the link to the Telegram group on the channel page. So ensure that you join them there. So see you in my next video. Bye.